Hello, I'm Suri. I'm a Value Communications Fellow.
Hello, I'm Sükran. I'm also a Value Communication Fellow.
So we got an assignment to research about print, and we're both very passionate about print and especially the things that it can do. And we decided to research because we had heard that the print industry had a crisis, and we didn't understand why, because there are so many different platforms that it can still survive on. So we called our presentation The Beauty and the Beast, because there are two sides to every coin, and to find out why it's having the crisis and how it can be solved, especially because social media and the internet does not mean the death of print.
So even though printing provides many opportunities to customers with a very high value, the sectors also have some both pros and cons. So I will start with the beast. And what I've seen when I was doing my research is the main concern of complaints is the price. For each brand, for each company, people were complaining about the price, the high price rates. And also they were just complaining about inadequate ink systems. And what people use printing for, it is business cards. And also those complaints mostly over those business cards and the very low quality. So I have an example from Vistaprint. Vistaprint is a huge online supplier of printed and promotional materials. Like it provides marketing materials, promotional products, and marketing services such as copywriting, design, websites, and postcard mailing. And customers of Vistaprint are mostly unhappy with business cards and also monthly fees. So this is, for instance, a comment from customer. He says like low quality, multiple charge, and he says also I didn't get a free gift. So what we see here, personalization is really important for printing sector. People always wait something from like plus gift, or that they have some kind of importance on to have this business card or any other product. This shows HP's last, 2-3 years complaints, and its negative comments are like 1,063 and positive comments are 56. So it's more than, negative comments are more than positive comments. And these are also mostly about the quality and the price. And this is for Xerox. These are huge companies, and it's also negative comments are more than positive comments. This was another complaint for printing and the quality and the color, and it's the same like before. She was complaining about the quality, the color, and the price.
Now I'm just going to comment on that, on the companies, because in general online communication is terrible, the online marketing, social media marketing. But we did find examples of companies that actually know how to do it in a smart way. And this one was Print3, a Canadian company, which, as you can see, the website, it's beautifully done. They showcase the product, not the pages and the printers, because no customer wants to know what the printer does. They just want to have a good product. And they had a really nice YouTube advertisement.
In today's day and age, new technologies are enhancing the way we do business. For over 40 years, technological advancements and forward thinking has grown the Print3 brand into an international presence, helping businesses both small and large around the world with their printing needs. With over 50 locations across Canada and over 250 print partners across the border and overseas, Print3 is expanding its global reach at a rapid rate. Every year, Print3 produces millions of print pieces for clients worldwide, from brochures, booklets, flyers, mailers, binders, and catalogs to wide-format banners, posters, trade show material, and of course, business cards and stationery. As the leading digital printer in Canada, Print3 has secured itself as the central source of printing for every major Canadian city. For your biggest print jobs, our ISO and FSC certified production facility offers large volume commercial printing with exceptional speed and accuracy. Print3 has also merged old methods of printing with outside-the-box ideas, giving way to services that increase marketing response rates and ultimately improve your ROI. Innovative tools like web portals, print drivers, and FTP sites enables customers to send, proof, and procure their document management needs online. These web-to-print services are easily accessible, flexible enough.
And as you can see, this is the whole point, that the fact that they merged printing with the digital world and on the World Wide Web and marketing on a digital level. And that's what we thought was really amazing about the company. So I'll just move on. The link is here, you can check it out. And this was the other company I found. It's a US company called Alpha Graphics. And as you can see, the website, this is unfortunately cut off, but it's very easy to navigate. It's also completely animated and it looks beautiful. And it's something friendly, something the customer will look at and think, oh, maybe I can think about joining this company or doing business with them. And we had a couple of more YouTube videos. And this one is by an Englishman called Matthew Parker, and he says why you should use pain to sell print. And we changed the pain into the needs because what we believe is that the printing companies don't pay enough attention to the actual needs of the customer. And he explains in this video how you should ask your customer what he needs instead of saying what you can do. Because only by knowing what he needs can you actually use your abilities. And that's also on the PowerPoint, on the presentation, so you can check that out as well.
Talking about like the best companies, I mean strong and successful companies like HP and Xerox, but they have several complaints. We have Elanders, and Elanders also based in Germany and works with HP. But this company is far more better than HP or Xerox because you see the huge jump, huge success, and they just put a report or kind of explanation how they get it, like their challenge, their solution, and their results, like based on their because they give this importance to quality and the price, and they just also worked on ink stability. So ink stability is another point after price, and it seems like it worked really well after the results. So.
Yeah, and this is Matthew Parker's blog. This is a link to his blog, and we call it social media marketing for dummies, because he explains in 3 points why social media is crucial, especially for the print companies. And first off, he goes into just explain in general, like people who make the effort to stay in touch with the customer on a social media level are the ones who create actual valuable relationships. And the benefits of social media is, first off, it creates interest. So if you send out valuable information, your customer is going to be interested in you. And you have to become a valuable resource to them. And you can do that by starting engagements, which is by sending out this valuable information and posting interesting stuff. And then that's how you encourage discussions, because every action has a reaction. And the third and final thing is to create opportunities for offline engagement. And you have to take the relationships away from social media at the end, because that's the only way you can really do business, which is face-to-face at the end of the day. Yeah.
Yeah. Other than just we say not normal. Okay. Other than normal printing, it's 3D printing also now very important, because you can do many things, many products. You can just produce many products through 3D printing. And we have some examples which explains in a very short but sweet way. So this is the first one.
3D printing technology is already changing the way we produce objects, from tools and toys to clothing and even body parts. 3D printing is part of a process known as additive manufacturing, where an object is created by adding material layer by layer. Additive manufacturing allows designers to create complex parts for machines, airplanes, and cars at a fraction of the cost and time of standard means like forging, molding, and sculpting. Now, smaller, consumer-friendly 3D printers are bringing additive manufacturing to homes and businesses. The first step in 3D printing is to create a blueprint of the object you want to print. You can use modeling software like Blender to create your own designs, or you can visit websites like Thingiverse or Shapeways to find objects other users have 3D modeled. Once you have a finished design, it's time to send it to the printer. Some printers, like the MakerBot Replicator 2, have renewable bioplastic spooled in the back of the device, almost like a string. When the printer receives the data, it pulls the material through a tube, melts it, and deposits it to the plate where it instantly cools. As you can see, the 3D object is created through layering, where the printer will add one layer of the object at a time until you have a fully formed structure. The most common material used in 3D printing is plastic, but the use of some other materials allow for the creation of some pretty amazing products beyond simple tools and toys. 3D printing food is becoming very popular, and additive manufacturing has allowed for the creation of some pretty intricate treats. In the medical world, doctors are testing biomaterials for regenerative medicine. By using a patient's cells, doctors could 3D print small body parts like ears and noses. Some surgeons have even tested 3D printed organs for transplants. Recently, giant 3D printers in China printed 10 houses in just one day and at a cost of less than $5,000 per house, proving just how cost and time efficient 3D printing can be.
It was so surprising also for us to see how much you can do via printing and 3D printing also. It's not only like plastic little accessories, but also, in medicine, in shoes, everything you can create, you can produce products for the market. And I think a lot of people is not very well aware about what opportunities you have in printing and 3D printing sector, and it's always growing in these days. I think it's also another point is, like as we said in the beginning, people are complaining about HP, Xerox, those huge companies, and we have actually a funny video related with that.
This is the HP 5510 all-in-one office printer. It prints, it faxes, it scans, and it copies. It also does not work.
I've got a printer over here I've been using to help do my job, to protect your freedom. I called you up the other day because my printer's broke, and you want me to pay you to tell me how to fix it. I got something for you.
This is also another point about the value of print. A business developer from Xerox, the Netherlands, related with the value of print. what he says in this article, I mean, we have this link, but I will summarize it. He just explains how printing has this real value compared with maybe online and digital world, because you have the paper, but people think that it's not very green and it's not very environmentalist. But for instance, he just gives this example, like using iPad, iPhone, the energy you consume. I mean, it's maybe more than you consume those papers. So more dangerous, more bad for the environment. And also the printing, I mean, you have the paper, so it's the way. It's also a provider to get the online world. When you start with the paper, it's always more attractive for people to also shift their ways to digital world. So we say Dankeschön. Thank you. Yeah.